sugar industry and the collapse of the cotton industry, then the men on Bequia had practically nothing to do but fish. Then whaling was introduced as a subsidy or a substitute for fishing. Here we have in this shed 3 boats, 4 boats as a matter of fact, because there's a small one in the background. We attempt to show the changes in the types of boats as we go through the ages on Bequia, and preserve the historical importance of each of these boats in turn. The whale boat before you is an exact model of the style of boat that was introduced to Bequia way back in 1876, when the Yankees brought the tradition of whaling to the Grenadines. In the heyday of whaling, there were actually about 7 whaling stations based on Bequia. Today there's only 1, and it is basically holding on for life. This boat is full of its equipment, except for the harpoons, which we have taken out for safety reasons. The other whaleboat over here, which is Faith, is a barrelly whaleboat, which we have purchased to show the transition between the traditional whaleboat and the barrelly whaleboat, which is slightly larger, designed to take the blackfish on board. Unlike the present whaleboat here, the whale has to be towed to shore strapped alongside the boat, because a whale can be up to about 60 feet in length. The Carib canoe is also leading up to the whaleboat and the other small fishing boat that is next door. Why do we have these types of boats? Well, the entire affluence that is visible on Bequia is linked entirely to the styles of boats that changed and was introduced by the Yankees through whaling. Because you can see from the canoe, they were very seaworthy craft introduced by the original Indians, but traveling around the Caribbean in our rough waters and going further afield to catch the fish that was necessary to keep our population alive and functioning was very difficult. So therefore, with the introduction of the whaleboat, our builders become more skilled. They built the American style boats, which were more seaworthy, can travel further, become better boats, better work boats. Hence they grew more fish, more trading between the islands. Shop goods were moved to and from in boats of this nature, unlike the barrelly whaleboat, which were bigger, and therefore building material was imported more freely to the smaller islands. Hence the styles of houses improved, the standard of living improved with a bit better catch from the fishermen and everything. So we are entirely dependent on the change in the style of boats for the affluence that presently exists on Bequia.